Hey guys, TerrorPUP here, and I'm doing a video where I want to kind of show you guys some of the improvements with the Banana Pi R4. Just because I've been playing with it for a while. So we're going to go over here and log in real quick. So again, I'm still using the OpenWrt theme just because it really does look nice. And this is probably the 5th snapshot that I've been using, and let me know if the audio, how the audio is. I'm actually using my iMac that I'm running Fedora on, just because I wanted something that would be nice to work in my office. I've turned my fan off. It's really cool here in Georgia, so you don't hear my servers for once. But anyway, so just to show you guys, we're still not using a lot of the disk space. Okay, we are on this snapshot here. Okay, and everything's looking nice. So let's go back up to status. You'll notice since last time, I am now able to use a secure web page. Yeah, I know for a lot of you it's like, what's the point? You don't have a real cert, but it does give you an extra little layer of security. So I've renamed it. It is now, as you may or may not see, it's back over there on top of my T1 rack. This is all of UglyScale press. This is everything you see over here is what I run, and as you can see, it's all small board computers. I don't think you can see. Yeah, you can't see it. Let's tilt it up just a little bit. There we go. So there you go. You can see it. So the Banana R4 is now on top of the T1, like I said. And over to the side is the Banana R3 Mini that I was using for a long time to be the wireless for this little network. Now, you'll notice this green cord coming off, and that's plugged into the WAM right now because we need to be able to not download the snapshot. We're going to do that from the Mac here. But we're going to have to need to update the packages once we get installed. Now, let me stand up for a second. So, one thing I had tried is I bought these TP links from Amazon, and these are 2.5 gig links, and they are actually running on my Banana Pi R3, which is over here on my rack. And I tried to run the WAM off of this, and for some odd reason, one day the whole WAM shut down. So I'm going to try to get some 10 gigs FFPs in here, but for now, plugged the green cable plugged into the WAM port, which is going over to my switch, which is for one of my home networks. I'm a crazy home labber. I actually have 6 VLANs inside of my house. I know that's crazy. One day I'll probably do a video showing you guys, how I got it all laid out. So anyway, so yeah, for a week, almost every day, I go over here, and right now this is the same one that I have because that's what we downloaded. But I'll do a refresh, and now if you check out the last 4 characters, we have Alpha 6 Beta Charlie. This is the new one, and I'm gonna go ahead. Before I do that, you guys are not going to see this, but I'm going to go ahead and delete my previous snapshot. Now, again, when you're upgrading any of these R series routers, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you come down and you hit sys upgrade, and it's going to pop up a window and it's going to save this ITB file, and we're going to save there. Now, real quick, we've been running snapshots. If you're kind of curious if there is an official release, snapshots are always going to be on the top on OpenWRT's page, and you can click here and see that we're still running beta, alpha, you know, we're still running snapshots. Now, this is to kind of show you guys, you know, the difference. Let's go look at the R3. And for some reason, oh, what happened? Interesting. I'm not sure why, but I've lost my page. Let's come over here. Ah. Well, my mic was pressing on the keyboard, which was sending it other messages. So now we can do it. Gotta love recording, because I'm trying to do this in one take because I just want to show you guys. So look here. Banana R3 has an official release. Okay, so it's been out for a while. It's stable, and trust me, I've been using it in my home lab for a year now. I've been loving it. All right, so anyway, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna go down to System. We're gonna go to Backup and Flash, and we're gonna grab it here, and we're gonna upload. I meant browse and then upload. So open and upload. Now, we have all our warnings, okay? And we're still, it's still a small snapshot, okay? We'll hit continue, and it tells us not to power off. In a second, I'm going to get a disconnect from my wireless, and you're probably going to hear a blip when that happens. And when that does, there it goes. Connection has failed because we went to it. Now it's connected to my other wireless network in the house. So what I need to do now is, okay, I need to log into a box, and sorry, I'm trying to move the mic so I can type. So we're going to SSH. I don't have an L3 router. If I did, I probably could add routes, but right now an L3 router or an L3 switch, I could put all my different VLANs and go into that. So right now what I have is I have a server that is on all three VLANs that I need it to be on. So we're going to go to it. We're logging in. And actually, you guys can't see this, but let me go ahead and type my password, and then I'll bring you over to that screen. Alright, so let's go back over here. Let's tell OBS to show you. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the web browser. We don't need that right now. And we're going to turn on my terminal. Okay. All right, so now we're on the terminal. Okay, and for those of you that speak Japanese, the Yurei Bune means ghost ship. Okay, and this has my connections to the other networks. And it's real nice because, like I said, I have 6 VLANs, but there's 3 of them that actually make up what I work on. Okay, so right now I'm going to go ahead, because it should be back up, and I'm going to go into the router. Now, TerrorPUP, why are you going into the router? Why not just hit refresh? Well, remember, I'm not on the web GUI anymore. So the only way I can connect back into my R4 is to SSH into it. And there we go. I'm in. And we successfully have updated to the latest snapshot. What's always cool is when you log in, it's going to show you. So you see these last 4? That matches the web page that we're on. So once we do that, the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to re-enable our web page. So we're going to do OPKG update. So I believe that means for open package. PKG is package, and if you work with BSD or Slackware, you see that extension a lot. So we're going to go ahead and hit update. Again, the whole reason for this long cord that I could easily trip over is so that it thinks I have a connection to the outside world. So now that I did that, let's go ahead and type clear. We're going to do open package again, and this time we're going to type install, and we're going to do LCI, and then because now again, since we have our SSL cert, we're going to type LCI-SSH. That's going to install the default browser so that we can get back in, through our software, and it's going to set up the secure HTTPS. Okay, so it's going through and it's installing everything. Now I'm going to try off camera. I want to build a package with this stuff in it and see if I can do a sys upgrade that way. Okay, so look down here at the bottom. If you look, it's set up. There's our HTTPS port 443, and there's our basic 443. Now it's complaining because if you look down here, it's says that the new config files will be placed here, and these are because there are existing files, so don't worry about that. Okay, now we're going to enable our browser again. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to do is, so that I can connect to it, I'm going to go on the iMac, go to my networking, and I'm going to click on the wireless page, and I'm going to connect to my 5 gig connection port. Okay, and you heard a little blip, and pretty cool. I'm running Cinnamon on Fedora, and it's really nice because it does show that. So now let's go ahead and we're going to turn off our secure shell, and we're back to our browser. And I'm going to go ahead and hit reload, and voila, we're back to our default theme. So we're going to log in. Now, if you notice, I didn't do any backups. Right now, I'm not worried if I lose my config files. But I would really recommend, before you guys do anything, go to System, go to Backups, okay, and create you a backup and just save it, so that way when this does become production, there we go, you have a backup that you can do a restore. And then you can do a restore from this backup, okay, simply by doing this and hit upload. And see, now it's going to load up all this stuff. It's probably going to kick me off the wireless again, so, but I wanted to show you guys how easy it is. And I have not lost connection on the board. Okay, the 2 beeps mean yes, I have changed IPs. Okay. And now this, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can reconnect again. So I'm going to try. And it is not loaded up yet. Should be here in a second. Probably needs to do a reboot. Okay, we'll give it a second. All right. I'm still logged in on the SSH connector. Or connection, sorry. It's been a long day. Oh, I got kicked off, so let's see. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go back to network, and I still don't see it. There we go. We're back up. So I'm going to connect now. And maybe next time I'll do record my whole desktop. So we come back in, and voila. See, we're back up. So this is real nice, because in that way, if you do have to do like a restore from factory, you can use your backup to get to that. Now I'm fixing to open up a case on docs, or no, sorry, the forum on bananapie.org, because I really want to get see if I can get my third radio up and running. But this right here, okay, this right here I believe is me. And I'm going to verify that real quick. I'm going to open up another terminal, and I'm going to type IP space C-A and dash show. Yep. So I'm connected, and I'm right behind it, and we are connected to the 5 gig, okay? And this is what my radio strength is, okay? And just to come, guys, to show you one more time, if you go into Channel Analyzer and click on the 5 gig like here, we'll give it a second. It will show you the radio levels of all the different. So this is me, okay? The higher the dB, the weaker the signal. We're right in the good range from the 36 to 48. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff around me. Okay, there's actually a hidden wireless out there. Wow. Somebody's a little bit more paranoid than I. there's a bunch out here, so that's cool. And you know, I'm surprised as many people using AT&T and Xfinity. I figured I would see a Xfinity um, signal out there, but we're doing pretty good. And then this real quick, the 2.5. All right, and again, we're doing real good. Okay, and right now we're at minus 10 dB, and it's looking good. Ah, there's an AT&T one, so they're on the 2 gigahertz showing up, but not on something else. Somebody's got their direct jet plugged up, but you know, if you're using Kali and you know you were sniffing around this, you know, you could do that. But anyway, so yeah, again, guys, we're getting close. We now have a secure web page. Okay. Um, the networking stuff's looking great, and ETH1 and ETH2, by the way, guys, would be your SFPs. Okay. And right now, I don't have anything plugged in there. I'm only in the gig ones. And like I said, it's been working really nice. Now, I'm not using, well, it's issuing out IPv6 because my pfSense router that is the main router for the stack over here, that firewall, I've turned off IPv6. One day I need to learn it, but the router itself is issuing out stuff. And if you come over and look at the software stuff, a lot of software has come back through. And by the way, just to show you guys, because like I said, I like that theme. If you come over here and do a search, why is it not? Let's try it again. It helps if I do an update. There we go. There we go. Always do an update. It really does help. So I'm going to come here and do my OpenWrt 2020. What we're using right now is called the LUC Lite. Okay. And it is the default one. Okay. And then but right now we want to go ahead and go back to the 20. We'll hit install. It doesn't take long for these packages to install, so it's done. And then I will come back over to my not system. I keep forgetting where I need to go. Oh, it changed it for me anyway. So see, we're back onto our normal screen. But anyway, that's going to do it. Still using it, still enjoying it. I need to get several more devices on it. Just to show you guys real quick before we stop. This is going to be through the wireless, okay? Actually, you know what? Yeah, we're good. So we're now going to go ahead and run our test. We'll allow. And we're getting about 90. And that is my upload speed. So it's interesting that I'm only getting close to 100 megs. And I am hitting my my output. I should be close to around 500 megabytes. I got a free upgrade from Comcast Business. Well, that's going to do it. We'll talk to you guys next time. Until then, this is TerrorPUP wishing you peace.